the members of the board, LC5 chair, all protocol observed. I always say, whatever I'm going to say is what the Spirit will tell me. And if I say it, it's good. We shall give God the glory. If it is not a good one, it's not the Holy Spirit, it's me. So I want to believe that what I'm going to say is what the Spirit will guide me. I take this opportunity to thank God for this day. This has been a long wait for our people here. It's true, my OB, Honorable Ajed Ritu, pushed us hard to start these projects, among others. And not only this, he also brought in Koreans to do a study for a rural water supply, a feasibility study, which resulted indirectly into the big project of Arua. 20 years ago, Arua had a big problem. Come to Arua 2002, for you to start a project in Arua for a housing, the first thing you need to think about is to dig an underground water source, because your house will not be usable. That study helped us, and we were able to get a project for Arua. And when we were trying to talk about that project, the people of Arua told me, if you're not getting water from River Nile, take your project somewhere. You either get water from River Nile or take the water somewhere. But I told them, the best thing is to bring more people to complain. You see, if you don't know, if you don't have, you can only complain about something when you are aware about it. If you're used to having no water, you may not know that there is another form of better service delivery. So we created the problem by making sure a rural water system was developed. And I can assure you, in the board, Madam Edith, you may remember, Dr. Wana asked me, where are you going to get water for Arua? Who is the source? I told him that let's first create the problem. We shall ask the question about the source later on. This river now dries. It comes from here. By the time it reaches Arua, sometimes you people over here, you have already diverted all of it to your homes to do work. So that project was done. Now, this area is higher than Arua. And that project has benefited a number of people. And my home is 40 kilometers. I get piped water. But you people who are near here, you have no piped water. In my house, I have no pit latrine in my company because I know I get water all the time. But here, you people had the problem. But now, we said, okay, this is where the source comes in. Why don't we do something? So, come 2019, we started the project. COVID came in, and the project couldn't proceed. And thereafter, the thing stalled. With the guidance of the board, they guided that we should complete all pending projects. All the pending projects. In Arua, we had Unduparaka, Ovishoni. This tank has stayed here for a long time. I'm sure my mothers here may have composed a song about the tank, how it has been noted. So I think the other song can be cancelled now. So there is Ovishoni, there is the Ajono project, the tank is also standing up there without water. Then we have Unduparaka project, we have a grove project around the Abbey Farm there. There's another one in Iterego. Those are 5. The board also in its wisdom has directed us that before starting new projects, we must complete all the pending projects. Today, I'm very happy that we have commissioned one. I want to thank God for that. And count yourself blessed, because out of the 5, the first one we have done is this one. Now, what you have seen here is just the starting point of the journey. The areas which you are talking about, which have not been received, will all be served. Because we have now brought the water to the point where you can distribute. So, LC5 chairman, I like you. There was a time people were attacking him because he made a positive comment on a certain institution. You know, WestNile people like arguing too much. But I took interest to support him honestly. You cannot use the negative energy if you want anything. For him, he was using positive engagement. And that was a problem. But I said, no, we cannot entertain this kind of thing. So I want to thank God that we have completed this project. We are going to move from here to Ajono. We're going to move to Ajono. And this is already a directive the board has given. And then after we go to Agorovo, we're going to complete all the 5 projects. So I promise you that will be done. So with the other improvement, looking into the bigger picture, I know that water, electricity bring transformation. And most likely in medium to long-term future, the borehole sources may not be enough. There is some hope, ray of hope, that with the support of government of Uganda and development partners, there is likely to be development of another alternative source, which is in form of a dam, and that will see water being transferred in bulk to Arua. When that happens, we will now enhance this water supply better using a bulk transfer, not this borehole. So now that you are going to be used to clean water, continue to use the water, develop this place, create the demand, create the problem. It is this problem that we create, which we created, that His Excellency the President of Uganda wrote a 2-sentence letter on, I think, Boma Road. He signed that we should get water from Arua, and that is what saw the project financing done. So I thank you all for attending, and I just wanted to appreciate my mothers. National has just recently celebrated 50 years. 50 in the calendar means 7 times 7 plus 1, and there were 7 ladies. I have some little money here, which is equivalent to 7 times 7 plus 1, which is equivalent to our 50 years of celebration. In addition to what my government has done. So with that, I want to call my chairman. I want to call upon my chair to say what or to, and we